Hey guys, this is Chris with Hit Run Steel, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most important things and important parts of your delivery if you want to throw the baseball really hard, or as hard as you can possibly throw a baseball, okay? You probably heard it talked about before, but we're going to talk about it again. It's called hip to shoulder separation. It's really how far I can separate my left hip from my right shoulder at foot strike, okay? So, when my foot strikes and lands, if you look at Aroldis Chapman back when he was throwing like 104, 105, there's a handful of guys that really do this like to an extreme. David Robertson, that used to be a closer for the Yankees, and a handful of guys, but when my foot lands, okay, the more open I can have my hips, meaning my hips, my belly button facing home plate, okay? The more open I can have them when my foot lands, and the more I can have this turned back. Chapman was like, his torso, if you slow him down on YouTube back when he was throwing really hard, you'll notice that like his torso was almost facing second base, and his hips were really, really open, okay? One of the things you need to work with your young player about, if he is a pitcher or wants to throw hard, is hip mobility. Hip mobility is one of the things that restricts so many players from being able to throw hard. We can work on our hip mobility. We can stretch. We can get more mobility in our hips. Some people are genetically gifted where they have massive amounts of hip mobility and they don't have to work at it, and it's something that they just have. If you don't, you can work on it. You can make it better than what it already is, okay? So when I land, my hip is open and my shoulders are back. And in another video, we talk about loading our scap, pulling our elbow back. I want to be as far back here as I can with my hip open, okay? At foot strike. Then what happens is, it's like uncoiling a cannon. Like you get really, and you create a ton of speed, your torso spins and goes down. I'm here and I'm firing this way, okay? Hip to shoulder separation is what allows people to throw really hard. So again, hip open as far as it can be, shoulders turned back as far as they can. If you have any questions about this or any comments, please leave them below, and please check out our other pitching videos in our blog. Thanks.